It took me 5 minutes to find this winning product that's making me more than 10K per day right now. While most people try to scour the internet, try to find that one perfect product to then test it and make no money at all, I use a new product research method that literally feels like cheating. And it works every single time to find the most relevant winning dropshipping products that you can sell right now. This right here is a paid spy tool. This one in particular is called Minia, and there is a discounted link in the description below. And you will need a paid spy tool. I'm also going to show you how to do it for free, but both methods go hand in hand and you need both. Again, there's a discount link below, but you can also just use any other paid spy tool because they're kind of almost all the same, but my preference goes to Minia, which is this one. So I always begin by selecting the e-com platform Shopify. Likes minimum 500, comments 100. And this way we know that all the ads we're going to be looking at have some proof of concept because people have spent money on them because their engagement is high. Super simple. Now let's just start looking for some interesting products. This product in particular is relatively interesting. It is a shower head that probably saves on water and has a more powerful shower. Now I like to really focus on beauty and health in general. I sometimes also just sell general products, but for the most part I focus on beauty and health. So if I were to sell this product in particular, I would definitely use the angle that it is better for your skin than a normal shower head. But this ad does not talk about any skin benefits, so I'm going to skip this product and look for more health and beauty products. This is a nice product, but this is a brand, so I'm gonna skip it. Okay, so it looks like here we found the first interesting product. So when you're older, or in general, if you have bad teeth, obviously they could fall out and you want to replace them because this would be a massive insecurity. Imagine you right now, maybe you already have no teeth, but imagine having no teeth or some teeth missing. Obviously that's not how you wanna walk around like. So this solves a huge health problem, and it solves it in a very cheap way as well, because normally if you were to get a teeth replacement, I think it's gonna cost like at least $5,000. And this thing right here, let's take a look at the store for how much they are selling it for. $29.97. So you can sell this super easily because it is a very common health problem, and also because the alternative costs thousands and thousands of dollars. And what's also interesting to think about is that in general, more poor people have health problems. It sounds fucked up, but that's just the way the world works. Because poor people in general, they just don't take care of their bodies as much as a middle or upper middle class people. Which is why if you sell a health product that solves a problem in a very cheap way compared to the most expensive alternative, you can make a lot of money. So this would be the perfect product to start selling. I'm going to add it to my list. So what I will do now is I'm going to copy the link from Minia, add it to my product research list. You have this sheet in the description below, by the way. There you go. Teeth dentures. Now I'm going to look for this product on AliExpress and see how much I can source it for in China. So let's type in dentures and let's just go with one that has a relatively high amount of positive reviews like this one. Now the pricing on AliExpress is all over the place, especially with the welcome deal. I know from experience that if a product is priced below $5, you can expect that product to cost about $5, including the shipping to dropship it to the US or EU markets. So for this product, for example, this one is €3 right here. I know that it's going to cost me about $5 to $6 in total. So I will add that as the AliExpress price, $5. And then I can easily sell this for $29.95, just like my competitor is. And then I will be left with a profit margin of $23.50 after fees. Let's also add an AliExpress link in here. Boom. And that's it. Now we found our first product. Now we won't use Minia alone to find products with. As I said in the beginning of the video, we're also going to use a free method, but for that free method, you first need a list of stores. And this is the first store that we can save in our list of stores. So I'm going to copy this store right here and I'm going to put it in the competitor list tab. Boom. And now we're supposed to find more and more stores on Minia first, and then in a later part, we can check these stores in the ad library to see what they're actually selling right now. But that's for the second part of this video. First, we need to find more stores. So let's keep searching for more. This product right here looks very interesting as well. It's a hair styler and the video makes it look extremely easy to use and very satisfying. And hair stylers in general are extremely expensive, especially if you buy them from the big brands like Dyson, who have a huge monopoly on hair stylers. And let's see what these guys are selling theirs for. Only €50. As I'm recording this, by the way, it is Black Friday, it is Q4. So what what's very interesting as well is that the big brands like Dyson, who produce the biggest hair stylers, they spend millions and millions of dollars on marketing, especially in Q4. So right now, November, in a few days it's December, and then even in January, products like these are huge because again, Dyson is spending so much money on their marketing. If you can then show an ad that's a comparable product, but for a way cheaper price, you're going to crush it, which is exactly why this ad has 1000 likes and probably a lot of sales. So let's add this Minia link in my sheet. Let's add the name hair styler, and let's try to find this particular hair styler on AliExpress, which is not going to be easy, but let's just find something anyways. By the way, this is not a brand. As you can see, their logo is on this product, but they just photoshopped it on. I can see it very easily, which is also something you can do very easily to increase your conversion rate. And generally, customers are never going to complain about something like this because they don't give a fuck about the logo. They care about the product itself. In the moment, it just helps with conversion rate. But let's look for the hair styler. As you can see, all of these are Dyson ripoffs, but let's try to find, this is the one I think that they're selling. So they're selling it for 50 euros. You can buy it for 20 euros. The profit margin is not huge. Let's put $20 right here. We could sell it for 50 bucks. We would then have a profit margin of $27, which is actually pretty nice still. But I prefer a higher profit margin, especially for higher priced products. So I would try to sell this for $59.95. And again, because of the Q4 hype around hairstylers, this is a very realistic price. Now, what we're also gonna do again is we're going to copy their store and add it to our competitor list for later. And you do not want to miss the part where I actually dive deep into the Facebook ad library in their stores, because that's the most juicy part. So keep watching for that. But for now, we still need to find a couple more stores. Let's see. All right, so this is an interesting product as well. It is very, very popular and very, very saturated, but this depends on the marketing angle you use, because health and beauty products in general can't really be saturated because a health problem never really goes away. It's not like you can cure these illnesses with your products forever in humanity. Obviously, that's not the case at all. So health problems will never be solved completely. So that means that health products will also never really be saturated. So this all depends on the angle that you use. I really think that this product itself can still be scaled to death. So let's put it in our sheet. Let's see what they are selling it for. They're selling it only for 12 pounds. So this is probably a Chinese dropshipper. They have better pricing because obviously they're in China. They can source the products way easier. So don't look at their pricing. I know from a fact that this product costs about $5 as well for one piece. I don't even have to look at AliExpress. You can search for it yourself. But I would sell one piece for $24.95, leaving us with a relatively low profit margin of about $19, but still good enough. And let's call this the EMS Pain Relief Massager. As I was saying, health products can never really be too saturated, but they are selling it for just pain relief. You can sell this for a lot of more niched down angles than that. You can, for example, use one of these shots where it shows the product being used on a leg and then sell it as leg pain relief only, instead of it now being a full pain relief device where it relieves your back pain, your neck pain, your arm pain, whatever it is. Try to niche down on one single pain point, and that's going to make this saturated product work again. Let's also add their store to our sheet. And now we have 3 stores and 3 products already found and ready to sell. Now on Minia, I could scroll for hours and hours just using these filters, but sometimes I also want to find more specific products in a specific niche. As I already said, I like to focus on the health and the beauty niche. What you can do on Minia is search for keywords that are always included into ads from the health and the beauty niche. Think of words like anti-aging or pain or relief or back or leg, knee, mascara, makeup, pretty, woman, kiss, lips. I just came up with all of these words, and I know that if I type one word in the search bar of Minia, I will find hundreds of products to sell also. Now they will be less relevant to sell right now because maybe they've been scaled in the past. What I'm seeing right now on my screen is what's being scaled right now, which is obviously way more relevant. But again, the first part of this whole product research tutorial is that you want to create yourself a list of stores. So let's type in the keyword aging, for example, and see what we can find. And already I can find a bunch of really good products. Now some of these are very extreme, just like this product right here. It shows very extreme before and afters, which you you would want to cut out of your ad, otherwise it's just going to get rejected. But the point is not necessarily to sell this exact product, but more to find stores that sell the stuff that we also want to sell. So this store right here sells aggressive health and beauty, which is exactly what we're going to look for. So I'm going to save this store as well. And then lastly, I'm also going to add this product to my sheet. B Venom Botox Cream. Let's copy the mini link. Let's paste it in. I know for a fact that this product costs about $5, $29.95, and boom. Now we're going to take a look at the ad library finally and take a look at our list of stores and see what else they are selling right now. So if you go to facebook.com/ads/library, you will land on what's called the Facebook Ads Library. And the Facebook Ads Library essentially is where you can find all the ads that are being ran on Facebook right now. So if you type in any store URL or just a keyword too, you can find whatever you're looking for. So let's start with copying the first store name that we saved in our sheet and pasting it in the search bar. Now I'm just going to click on enter and let's see what we can find. And as you can see immediately, you can see a bunch of other products that they currently are running. These are the dentures again. Then we have another teeth whitening products. So these guys are all into teeth. These ads are pretty aggressive. So it's up to you if you want to sell this or not. Obviously, you don't have to sell extremely aggressive products like these. And if you do, then make sure you cut out the most extreme parts of the video, of course, otherwise it will get rejected. But these products just sell. And as you can see, this ad is active. So that means it's actually being run right now as I'm speaking. They're actually spending money right now on their ads, which means it has a much higher chance of working than the products that we found on Minia. The products that we found on Minia, obviously you can also look at the date, when it is created, when it is first seen and when it is last seen, but it is much less accurate. What's showing in the Facebook Ads Library itself as active is 100% active right now. And then a very, very interesting trick. So if your ad is being ran in an EU market, what you can do is you can click on See Ad Details. Then you can click on European Union Transparency and then scroll down and look at the reach. Now, if the reach of your ad is more than 10,000, I would 100% test it as soon as possible. In this case, as you can see, their reach is 126,000, which is insane. So I know 100% sure that they are scaling this product right now, because obviously the more reach that an ad has, the more money they are spending. But again, you can only do this if the ad is active in an EU market, which not a lot of ads are, but that's why it is much easier to try and focus on EU stores than it is to focus on US stores because of this little hack right here. So this would be the perfect product to test right now. And if I were to test it with my funnel pages, I know that there's a 95% chance that this is also going to be a winning product for me, just because I know it's an aggressive health product. It solves a huge problem. It has a high profit margin. My competitor is scaling it as I'm speaking in Germany. And I know that my websites look absolutely perfect. So this is easy money for me right now. Now I'm just going to show you exactly how I would do my product research. So again, to recap really quickly, I found these stores on Minia. I now copied one of their stores in the ad library, and I now have double confirmation that this product right here is extremely hot. What you can now do is you can click on the website and you can see what brand name did these people give this product? Because this is a dropshipper and this guy probably ripped it from someone who already ripped it from someone else who already ripped it. So they usually come up with random brand names that are not actually existing brands, which means that all dropshippers who copy paste from each other probably use the same brand name. So if I type in Bikenda in the ad library right now and type on enter, I'm going to find a shitload of other health stores just like this one. And as you can see, I'm right, 150 results, and it's filtered on active ads alone. So 150 people are selling random products with the brand name Bikenda. As you can see, these guys are selling a glucose meter. Now, if you sell invasive products like this, you do have to triple check with your Chinese supplier that the product is of actual high quality, which I would not risk with this product at all, in my opinion. But now we do have another store found and we can look at what else they are selling. Obviously, a glucose meter is not recommended to sell at all. But again, I now have another store I can take a look at in the ad library. They only run this one product though, so let's go back and let's keep searching for other stores. Again, the dentures, a lot of people are scaling the dentures. Let's look at this ad right here. This is some sort of heating device and it heats up your car. So your car is not covered in snow in the winter. Right now, as I'm speaking, it's winter, so this would be a perfect product to sell right now. Let's look at the store itself. I think it's a Polish store. So yeah, the store itself looks extremely weird because the Polish market is a very strange market, but still this product itself can sell in any market. So this is a product that I would put in my sheet. And again, to recap how I found this product in particular, I went on Minia. I started scrolling with the filters. I then found a bunch of stores. I saved them in my list. I copied the stores in the ad library. I then found out a random brand name that everybody is copy pasting from each other, and that is now what I filled in into the ad library. And as you can see, a bunch of high potential dropshipping products pop up. So this right here would be the perfect product to sell as well. So let's put it in the sheet, boom, and let's call this snow heating device. I know that this is also $5 and you can sell it for $24.95, and that's perfect. Now, as I keep scrolling, as you can see, a bunch more ads for this weird brand name, but I'm going to go to the next store right now. So let's look at this Osmo Light store. These were the guys with the hair styler. Looks like they only sell this hair styler, which you can very much do as well. You can focus on one product if you want. It's not my recommendation, but these guys do. What I would do right now, because I would also sell this hair styler, I added it to my sheet, is I would go to ad details for each product, for each ad, and see which ads have the most reach. And those are obviously their winning ads, which you can then just copy and run yourself. So these are Black Friday retargeting ads probably. Let's take a look at their video ads. This one has 4,000 reach. It's worth it to test. This one has 19,000 reach, which means that they've been running this ad for a couple days now at least, with a good budget. So 100% winning ad right here. And this is how you can just dominate and make sure you have an extremely high winner rate, because you're only testing ads that 100% work. As you can see, this is their main winning ad. This is also probably the ad that we found on Minia. They only started running it since the 18th of November, which is literally 11 days ago. And they already have this reach, which means they've been scaling really, really fast. So if you're watching this right now and you want to sell a hair styler, go to this ad immediately and run it. Let's look at the next store. This was where we found the EMS device. So this is the Chinese dropshipper. So they are selling some winter gloves, some random Christmas ornaments, skip, all bad products, vape. Yeah, this is typical Chinese store. So what these guys are doing is they just run shit ads and shit quality everything in general, but purely because their pricing is so low, they can scale, because people will buy anything online, especially for such a low price. You can only have such a low price if you are a Chinese seller and you have direct access to the agents in China. Then let's look at this last store that we found, and they are only running the Botox cream ads, as you can see. So what I would now do is I would again try to copy their brand name. So Fur Zero, let's type it in. Let's see what comes up. And as you can see, 48 results. Nail fungus device. Anything, guys, that solves nail fungus is easy fucking money. It's insane how crazy good that stuff sells. You wouldn't think of it yourself because probably, hopefully, you don't have nail fungus, but it's a huge problem, and anything that solves nail fungus sells. So I would definitely sell this device right here and go through these guys' ads and see what else they have running. As I showed you already, I think you now kind of understand how I find my winning ads. Always take a look at the reach when they're selling in an EU market. As you can see, this ugly image ad of which you would never think to sell, we can see with proof that they are making money with it. So don't be emotional. Don't think that you would never buy this, so your customer would also never buy this, because that's the dumbest thing you can do. Everything I've been selling for the past 5 years on my dropshipping stores, I would never buy myself, honestly. But there are millions of customers out there with their wallet open, with their credit card ready, waiting for some random shit to buy, whatever pops up on their Facebook feed. You just have to show it to them. That is essentially how dropshipping works and how easy it actually is to make money with it, even if you're broke. So now that we found a bunch of products that we can sell, and now that you know exactly how I do my product research every single day, it's extremely important that you test these products out right now. And you will have this sheet in the description below with the products that we just found together. And I want you to test them immediately, but test them the right way as well, please. Because you can very easily test them the wrong way on an ugly looking Shopify store that is not going to give you any conversions, where you cannot compete with people like me because I use funnel pages. If you want to know exactly how I build my website and even how I run my ads and how I build my team to automate this entire process from A to Z, you're in luck, because I have a full free course in the description below. And I don't even have a paid course, so you do not even need to leave any credit card details or whatever. It's literally my full free course. Check it out right now below. Test out these products the right way, and I hope you will finally make some money with dropshipping, because this is how I do it.